If you've stood at a whiteboard trying to decide between Azure Service Bus, Azure Event Grid, and Azure Event Hubs, you know the pain. They all move data between components, the docs all say messaging, and choosing wrong means rework. In the next 5 minutes, I'll give you the criteria that actually matter, where each service genuinely fits, and a decision framework you can apply on your next design. No feature dumps. Let's clear up the confusion by starting with the single distinction that drives everything. Here's the mental model. A message is something you send with intent, expecting a specific consumer to process it and act, like an order to fulfill. An event is a lightweight notification that something happened, broadcast to whoever cares, with no expectation of what they do. A stream is a continuous high-volume flow of records you ingest and process, often replaying history. Service Bus is built for messages. Event Grid is built for discrete events. Event Hubs is built for streams. Get this right and the rest mostly follows. Reach for Service Bus when correctness and ordering matter more than raw throughput. It gives you queues for point-to-point work and topics with subscriptions for publish-subscribe. You get first-in, first-out ordering with sessions, dead letter queues, duplicate detection, transactions across entities, and scheduled delivery. This is the backbone for decoupling microservices, leveling load with queues, and orchestrating business workflows where losing or double processing a message is unacceptable. Throughput is modest, typically thousands of messages per second on the premium tier, but the delivery guarantees are why you pay for it. Event Grid is a serverless event router built for reactive, push-based architectures. Publishers send small event notifications, and Event Grid pushes them to subscribers over HTTP with built-in retry and dead lettering. It's natively wired into Azure, so a blob upload, a resource creation, or a custom application event can trigger an Azure function or logic app in near real time. Latency is low and you pay per operation, around 40 cents per million operations. Use it for event-driven automation and glue between services, not for ordered workflows or massive sustained streams. Event Hubs is your big data front door, built to ingest millions of events per second from telemetry, logs, click streams, and Internet of Things devices. It's a partitioned log similar to Apache Kafka and in fact exposes a Kafka-compatible endpoint. Consumers read at their own pace using offsets. Multiple consumer groups can read the same stream independently, and Capture can automatically archive data to storage. Think analytics pipelines feeding stream analytics, Databricks, or Fabric. It is not for per-message workflow logic. It's for high-volume ingestion and replay. So how do you choose? Ask 3 questions. First, you need a consumer to act on each item with guarantees like ordering, retries, and dead lettering. That's Service Bus. Second, are you reacting to discrete things that happened where the payload is just a notification and you want serverless fan-out? That's Event Grid. Third, are you ingesting a high-volume continuous stream you'll process or replay in batches? That's Event Hubs. Volume and intent are your strongest signals. When in doubt, ask whether the data is a command, a notification, or a stream. These aren't mutually exclusive, and real architectures often combine them. A common pattern. Event Hubs ingests raw device telemetry at scale. A processor detects an anomaly and drops a command onto a service bus queue for reliable handling. And Event Gridifies downstream systems that an alert was raised so dashboards and functions react instantly. Event Grid can even subscribe to Event Hubs capture events. Don't force one service to do everything. Pick each for the job it's designed for and let them hand off to each other. To recap, Service Bus for messages you must process reliably with ordering and transactions. Event Grid for discrete event notifications and serverless reactions. Event Hubs for high-volume streaming and replay. Volume and intent decided. Your concrete takeaway: before your next design review, write one sentence describing each data flow as a command, a notification, or a stream. That single classification will point you at the right service almost every time. And because tiers, quotas, and pricing change, confirm the current numbers in the Azure docs before you commit. Thanks for watching. If this helped, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video.